Hey guys, Skullbunny VGC here, back with even more leaks. They leaked the entire Pokedex. I'm super excited to be going over this with my bud Strokefish. Say hi.
It's your boy, Strokefish,
It's your boy
back
Guzma.
again. Yeah, back again with some more leaks. Don't Guzmo is cool, but Sun and Moon, I'm not as much of a fan. But anyway, that's besides the point.
Okay, so our first leaks are Pincurchin and Boltund. Both electric types, Pincurchin being an entirely new Pokemon, Boltund being an evolution to Yamper, I believe.
Looks very dog-like. It's just a straight up dog with
Literally, it
yellow.
looks like Bolt from the movie Bolt.
Yeah, or I've also heard Airbud. I forget who said that. I think it was like Shofu or something. I don't know, but it's a dog for sure, and an
Yeah.
urchin.
I like the urchin one. It kind of looks like it has a butt face.
It's like looks like a better Pyukumuku, to be
It does
honest.
look like a better Pikamuku.
Pyukumuku was like had a cool like idea, and then they just kind of made it bad. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess it just doesn't attack. So if this is any like if it attacks, it's immediately better than Pyukumuku.
I hope so.
Bolton's all right. I mean, it's kind of bland, but like
It's
it's a
just
dog.
it's just a dog Pokemon. Like it's like I don't know,
It,
like
hey,
Herdier, like Herdier. Does anyone remember that?
yeah, but at least Stoutland had like a bunch of hair. Bolton's just kind of like
A dog.
yeah, it's literally just I can't really we can't really see its tail, but yeah. But I'd say Bolton's like a 5 or a 6 out of 10, and then there's like Pin Churchin, which is like a 6.5 out of 10. Like it's cool. We have a sea urchin Pokemon, so that's
Yeah,
cool.
I'm gonna give Pincurchin a 7 out of 10 and a Boltund like a 5. I don't know. I just don't see the appeal in Boltund really.
Like I can see why it'd be like the Luxray, like oh people would just put it on their team because it's like a thing, but it's just a dog, so I don't know. But but if we, I'm already getting the chills. Oh gosh.
Oh, you're
No,
talking
sorry,
about
I
the
already
next
went to the.
page.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Oh
next
boy.
page we got Morgrim, and Grimmsnarl.
Jesus Christ.
Like what? What even are these? Okay, I like Morgrim. I
You
like
don't like
Morgrim.
Grimmsnarl? I think Grimmsnarl is a beast. I think it looks amazing.
I don't like its hands.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, but like,
No, I like Grimmsnarl. It's just like it just feels kind of weird to me that like I don't know. It doesn't feel like a super proper evolution of like Morgrim and Impidimp to me.
I mean, yeah, but like also like I didn't really like. I mean, I was expecting like a devil looking thing, and we got like
That
that thing, and I was just like, sheesh. Like honestly, like it was like unexpected, but I feel like it was in the right way. At least for me. I don't know. I was just like, Goblin. All right, I'll take it. Like, sheesh.
it does look pretty cool. I'll give you that. I think some elements of the design could be changed, but that's just me.
I don't know where the green came from. I guess like they just were like, oh, goblins are normally green, so we'll just change its color.
Yeah,
So I'll
it went
get
from
like it's
mostly
kind of
pink
weird,
to
but
mostly green. It's weird.
I don't care. I love Grimmsnarl. Morgram is just kind of like it's cool. Like
It's a
it's
middle
a
evolution. Nobody remembers the
yeah,
middle evolutions. But yeah,
but
I'd give both of them like a 7 out of 10. They're both pretty cool.
bro, I'm giving Morgram Impidimp. That was like a 6. Like that was it was all right. But Morgram, yeah, I'll give it like a 7.5. Grimmsnarl, probably the 9.5. Like
Oh,
nine, nine,
dang.
9.5. Like it's going high. It's a beast.
It is
I
kind of
this
a
thing
beast.
my team, but I know like a bunch of other people will probably have it, so I might like save it for
I
another
feel like
playthrough.
it's
But
a VGC Pokemon. Like it just looks like it's gonna be good in VGC.
yeah, it's just kind of like a Haxorus, like a not well, I guess Haxorus isn't
I'd
really
say
good in
Hydreigon.
BBC. Yeah, but like I don't know. I feel like it'll be kind of prevalent, but like kind of niche. I don't know.
It's gonna be more
Yeah, you're
niche.
probably
It's either gonna
hydrating.
be Incineroar prevalent or like not as prevalent at all. All right, next up we
Jeez.
got Clobbopus and Graplock.
Ooh, I like these a lot actually.
I
Like
do too. They look like Splatoon things.
yeah, this is like calamar. What's the thing? It's like I'm trying to think. Well, what's the final boss of Splatoon?
DJ
You probably
Octavio.
know. Yeah, DG Octavia.
It kind of does look
Octavia,
like
yeah.
DJ Octavia, not gonna lie. Or at least the second one. I think
Yeah,
the
I
first
love it
one's
a
kind of
lot.
cute. I think the first one's kind of cute.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do know that they're both mono fighting, which is kind of a wasted potential. Like I feel like they could have been like poison fighting, water fighting,
I would have
but
taken
they're
water
not.
fighting, honestly. That seems like a cool typing. How many water fighting Pokemon have we had?
Actually, I think we've had a lot, but still, it doesn't matter. Like most of them are probably gone in this game anyway.
Yeah.
Poliwrath gone. Uh, Keldeo not a thing. I'm trying to think what else is water fighting.
I don't
Poliwrath
know.
and Keldeo. There's probably one in Gen 7, but I don't remember it.
Crabrawler is maybe, I don't know. I think it's ice.
Oh, that's pure fighting, I think, right? And then ice fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even then. But yeah, I like this one a good amount. I don't know why the
I
color
do like the
changes, but
design. Color changes is kind of weird, but like, I could overlook it.
I'll probably give them like a 7.5. Like they're both pretty cool. Maybe an 8. Like I just wish it would look
I'll give
bigger.
Clobbopus an 8 and a Graplock to 7.5. I just like Clobbopus a little bit more.
Yeah. Ooh, you know what'd be really cool is if Graplocked like evolved or like Gigantamaxed into like a Kraken. That'd be sick.
Except that's not the case.
Except yeah, probably not. But you never know because I don't think most all the like Gigantamax things have been revealed yet. So we'll see. We'll see.
They better not
Anyway,
be because there's only like 10 out there.
yeesh.
10, 15.
Yeah. In the starters aren't even one of them.
Anyway, let's move on to Dubwool and Galarian Rapidash.
Like good slide, honestly. Like really.
I like both of these Pokemon, honestly. I like Wooloo
Yeah.
and I like Dubwool. I think it's a good evolution. It looks more menacing, but at the same time, it retains a lot of elements from Wooloo.
It just kind of looks like it's like meh. Like its face is just meh, and I like it. I like it a lot. Galarian Rapidash. Ooh, like I honestly, no matter what it was going to be, I knew it was going to be cool. And like I don't know, a unicorn is just like listen, call me whatever you want, but like it's pretty cool. Like we haven't really seen a unicorn Pokemon yet, other than like Keldeo, but that's
Keldeo
not
doesn't
really.
count. Keldeo doesn't count.
Yeah, this is a true unicorn, man, and it's cool. I like it.
I mean,
But
I like
it's
it
cool.
too. I think it's pretty neat.
Listen, I'm not a brony or anything, but like, come on now, it's cool.
You gotta admit, it's kind of cool, kind of lit. Not gonna lie.
But going back on Double, I think it's a very cool like early game. Like honestly, like I really hope it has good stats because like honestly, I would probably use this thing like and just keep it because I don't know Wooloo. It had like I was like I didn't really. I don't know. It was just kind of bland. I was just like, it's a sheep. Like I definitely can see potential, and it definitely is like steps up for me for the evolution at least. So I don't know. I like both.
I'd say for me, it
Probably
steps
eights for.
down a little bit because I just prefer the cute Pokemon to like the menacing Pokemon, I guess. But that's just my personal preference. I still think it's very cool. I'm still gonna give it like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I probably 8 for both boys.
8 for both. I agree.
The only thing I'll say is that I wish Galarian Rapidash had like an evolution and it was like a Pegasus, but that's the only
That would be
complaint I
cool.
had.
That would be cool.
Ooh, gosh, it's just like back to back with these designs, man. I honestly just the designs in this game are really good. Like there's some duds obviously, but like
I think they're mostly unique, honestly. Like they're taking older designs, like for example, Rookidee and Corvisquire.
well, to be fair, Corvisquire isn't that unique. It literally is just Corviknight, but like
I'm talking about Rookidee. I like
yeah,
Rookidee's
Rookidee's
design.
really cool. Yeah.
I like Rookidee's design. I think it looks like the tiny guy that still wants to fight you.
Yeah, it's like it's just like a very cool regional bird. Like it's cute, but also like in a way like it looks like it's menacing. So I like that about it.
Corvisquire is a bit bland, but like as I mentioned earlier, it's a middle evolution. Nobody really cares much about it.
Yeah, and Corviknight's awesome. Like that thing is just a beast. So hopefully it's good. Like I'm gonna. What?
I'd say.
What would you say, Corviknight?
I was gonna say I'd give Corvisquire like a 6.
Yeah.
Just an kind of Pokemon. Not bad,
I'd say Rookidee's like an 8 though, like 7.5, 8.
Yeah, Rookidee is an 8.
Absolute 8.
Absolute.
And if we're ranking, I'd I'd probably rank Corviknight definitely like an 8.59. Like that thing is just monstrous.
8.59. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, in between. I'm very indecisive. 8.75, I guess.
All right, and now moving on to you really like the Gigantamax form of this Pokemon.
I did, yeah.
It's Carkol and Colossal. What do
I
you think about
can't
them?
say the same. I can't say the same about Colossal. Like at first I was like, this is really cool. But then it was like as
No,
I looked at it more, it's just like, I don't know. Like it's starting to wear on me a little bit.
I like Carkol. I think Carkol looks kind of cool.
Yeah, its face is weird for sure, but the bottom part looks like
It just
interesting,
looks like a
like it's
coal
unique.
cart with legs, and I think that's neat.
And Colossal is just
It's
kind
just
of like
Golem. It's just Golem, bro.
it's like Aggron Golem with like I don't know if that's hair or like I think that's just on its back, right?
I think it's
I
on its
think it's
back,
just
but
on
it
its.
looks like hair.
It's just very bland. Like I feel like they could have done so much more with it. And I think that Gigantamax is good, but like if it's like restricted to only like a few battles in the game, like that's the thing about Gigantamax. Like it's cool, but unlike Mega Evolution, where I could like change every time in battle, like oh maybe I want to use Mega Charizard this game, and maybe next one I want to use Mega Absol. Like no, I can only do it like a certain amount of times, and Colossal is just
Not the one you want to
meh.
use it
And
on.
yeah, I don't know. Like Gigantamax is cool, and also there you have to get a special version of it too. Like you have to like go into the raids and like get that. It's a rare thing too, so I don't want to have to go into like 5 raids just to get like a Pokemon. I'm only gonna Gigantamax a few times. Like I want both to be good, you
That
know.
sounds awful because like how are you gonna Gigantamax for them for VGC then? How are you gonna be able to get lucky enough to get these raids?
It's
If
not.
it's
Oh,
like
it's not about that. I don't care about VGC. I'd spend hours getting like certain Pokemon, but like
I
but like
know
for an in-game team,
I've spent hours getting Pokemon and it's just like they said in a few interviews that it was gonna be a lot easier to get competitively viable Pokemon.
oh yeah, no. I'm yeah. I think I was just Gigantamax. Like I think they're like a when you're going to battle, like on rare occasion you'll find one that can Gigantamax. But I don't know how that's gonna work. It's just all speculation at this point. But
Yeah.
either way, Colossal, what are you thinking for these ones?
Maybe like a. I'm gonna give Colossal a 5. I just don't like it.
And then Carkle, like
6.5 maybe.
I'd say I'll give Colossal a 6. Like I still find it like interesting because like it's still the cool design, but I think they could have. It's disappointing. And then Carkle, like I don't really care about middle evolution, so I'll just give it a 6 too. So whatever.
Yeah. All right, moving on. We have.
Ooh,
I've heard different names for it. It's either Snom or Jerome.
I think it's Snom, just because snow. Like I think it's
It's
Snom,
probably
and I
Snom, but I put in both. And
Drum.
Frosmoth.
Honestly, not gonna lie, pretty cool. Like it does have a very big like Volcarona vibes, but
It does give off Volcarona vibes. You're right. It gives off
I
like
feel like they
moth
could.
vibes, honestly,
Yeah,
which I guess
I
is
feel
right.
like yeah, I feel like they could have done more, but I'm not really complaining because Volcarona I don't think is it in the game?
I
I don't. Do you know?
Because isn't it technically is it a pseudo legendary technically?
Volcarona I think is like close to being a pseudo. Like I think it has like really like it's like 500 mid 500 range for its stats. I don't know, but pseudos are like 600.
I don't know.
So I don't know.
It
This
could
thing
be, it
could
could
have
not be.
good stats. Hopefully it
I
does, because
I don't see it having good stats, honestly. I see it just as a beautifly kind of thing, honestly. Like
oh god, that would suck. Like just a type gone to waste. Bug ice, like that's a unique type. Very good offensive typing, but
it'll
yeah,
be okay in singles. I don't see it playing much in doubles.
yeah. Unless it gets like compoundized blizzard or something like that. Magic guard,
That'd be
maybe.
interesting. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Well, I like Frostmoth. I think it's definitely a cool design, but like it's very similar to Venomoth, or not Venomoth, sorry, Volcarona. And
Yeah.
Snom is just Snom. It's
Snom is
Snom.
just Snom, bro. Snom doesn't do much special. It just kind of exists.
I know there's probably like reasoning behind their design choice, but like why did they it's just so basic. Like literally it's just like a bunch of triangles and then just a dot for an eye. Like they literally Did not
Like,
do anything.
yeah, you're right. Because Frostmoth, it feels like a design, right? Snom feels like something a fifth grader drew. It really does, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does, but oh well. Honestly, what are you thinking? Snom? Mm,
Snom maybe like a 5.5.
ooh. I think people like. I think it's a fan favorite, so like people are probably gonna be like,
Oh,
"Wee, crucify," but I agree. Probably like 6, 5.5. Just kind
yeah.
of.
Frostmoth maybe like a 7.
Yeah, I'd say like 7, 7.5. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
All right, next up is Galarian Stunfisk with literally, I just realized it has no pupils. That's scary.
Doesn't have pupils. What?
No, look. Oh, wait, no, it does. No, it does. Never mind. It has very, very small pupils.
But you know what I just realized is that its mouth is a Pokeball. That is cool. I didn't realize
That's.
that.
Oh, wait, never noticed that either. What typing is it? Do you know?
I steel and ground.
Ew.
Yeah, don't. I can't say I like it. I don't know. It's a unique design for sure, and people are like, "Ooh, it's so cool because it's like Stunfisk." But like, man, I don't know. I would probably never use this. I Stunfisk is probably going to be more used by me than this thing, to be honest.
I'd rather use Stunfisk than Galarian Stunfisk, yeah. That's
Just
saying a lot
because,
because I don't even like Stunfisk.
yeah, it's just ugly, but like it has that like charm to it. This is just like
Ugly.
it's got a lot going on. Like it's got footprints on it. Just like it's a whole nother level of ew. Like
It looks like a bear trap, is what it looks like to me. It looks like a bear stepped
oh,
on it.
it is. It is. It's a Pokemon trap. I think that's like what it's supposed to be.
That's an interesting concept, but like I don't see it playing out.
That's kind of a running theme of this generation. There's a lot of unique ideas that I can respect, but the way they were executed is just kind of like,
Weird.
yeah, like they're unique designs. Like I'll give you credit for like I'll give you props for trying. So it's better than being bland. So I don't know, or maybe
Uh,
it's not in this case. I don't know.
I mean, I still think this is bland, honestly. I
It's
don't see
not
much that like draws my attention other than the spikes.
be cool though if you're just like walking in like the you're just walking in like the wild area or something. You just get your like foot just torn off by this thing. Like okay,
Dang.
or your Pokemon just falling behind you just gets like killed by this thing. Like okay,
This
and then
thing
you
is
just beat the
deadly.
crap out of it.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I just really don't like it.
Yeah, I'd give it a 4 too. It's like below average in my opinion.
It is below average. Next, we got. I actually like these Pokemon. They kind of remind me of Anorith in a way. Anorith and Armaldo.
I'd say like Relicanth, but I
Oh yeah,
think I know what
definitely
you're talking
Relicanth.
about.
Yeah, like the definitely Relicanth. Aracuda and Barrascuda.
I don't get the names, but I do. The first one makes sense because it's based on an arrow, but the second one's like an arrow, but like Scuda. I don't really know.
I think
And a
they just chose
Barracuda,
it because it
obviously.
sounds interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I like them. We obviously knew that this might have been a Pokemon because of the Cramorant thing and how it spit its out of its mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that it's based on an arrow is kind of cool because it's like spits out an arrow, so it's like probably would hurt.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. What do you think about Barrascuda? Because obviously the first one we've kind of already seen.
Yeah, I mean the first one is pretty cool looking. The second one I think is a bit less cool looking. They lose like the major arrow design and just kind of go with generic fossil fish. If that makes
I don't even
sense.
know. It looks like a fossil fish, but like also like you can still kind of see the arrow stuff. Like I think its face is supposed to be an arrow.
Yeah, it definitely is. It
No,
has
I
like
think they could have made it bigger.
oh yeah, they could have made the head bigger on that one. I'm gonna give it like each a 7.5. I think they're pretty even, but
Yeah, I'll probably give it a 7. I'd probably add this to my team just because there is I think there's a very big lack of water types from what I've noticed. Like there's this one, Cramorant, and there's like I think one more other than Inteleon, obviously, but I'm never using that thing, so yeah.
is
But
Pincurchin a water type or is it just plain water?
no, I think it's just pure electric.
Wow. Okay.
Should be water though. That's kind of dumb, but oh well. Anyway,
It's literally a sea urchin. Sea is in the name.
it's electric type, but all right then. Anyway,
All right, moving on. We got blip bug, which is
yeah,
literally the worst thing ever to be conceived.
it's disgusting. Like the first one, just ugh.
No, the other two are fine. Dottler or Beetle, I can accept them.
Its head so nasty. Like its eyes are disgusting. It's like its head is just so unproportional. It's just a rejected scatterbug in a way.
Yeah, definitely. It's a reject Scatterbug, and Scatterbug was already kind of a reject.
It was like rejected Caterpie, and then this is like rejected of the rejects. So
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
like the one kid that like sits like there's like the weird kids table, but they're like all friends, but like like they're all like they got their own little clique, and then there's just that one kid in that weird kid table, and then you're just like, why is he here?
That's
And that's
Blipbug.
Blipbug.
Yeah, I guess you're
Yeah,
right.
but it honestly reminds me of the Bitty Bug from Super Mario, at least the second one. I
I
don't know
can
what
see
it's
that.
based
Yeah.
on.
I'm gonna give.
It,
I don't know. Orbeetle, it looks kind of cool.
it's also Bug Psychic, I think. Both, I think the
Ooh,
second and third Evo.
if only Blipbug was bug psychic.
Well, they got it, yeah, but like Blipbug offers nothing except evolving, so whatever. He'll have it for like 2 levels.
I
No,
won't even
the
have
or
it. Like I will not. I will not put this Pokemon on my team. I will not catch it.
you're just waiting to like see if like, all right, fine, I'll catch the second, but if it's the first one,
No,
no,
if
get that
Dottler
away.
appears on a route, I will catch Dottler. Blipbug, I will kill it as fast as possible.
Yeah, a lot of people like Orbeetle. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent to it. Like
It's yeah, I am too. It's just kind of like eh.
yeah,
So
but
what would you
it's
give these
fine, I
on
guess. It's like
ratings?
one Dottler, a 6, Orbeetle, a 6. I probably like Dottler more than Orbeetle, to be honest. I don't know. It's just because like it's cute and it's also like unique, I guess. I don't know. I'll probably give it still a 6, and Orbeetle, yeah, I don't know, 6. Even though I like it more,
Can I go in the negatives?
I just can't rank it for Blip. Zero, zero, just zero.
Zero. 0 out of 10. I don't like it. Dottler, I'm gonna give a 5. Orbeetle, I'm gonna give a 6. All right, sweet. So we got that out of the way. Now let's move on to Squovit and Greedent.
I like these honestly. Like they're probably a better. They're very cute, and I
They
like them
definitely
better
look like
than.
early game Pokemon, I think.
Yeah, I think they're the rodent, like the early game rodent.
Yeah, they definitely are.
And to be honest, I probably like them a lot more than probably a lot of other rodents. Like they're cute. Furret, I think is the closest one. Like Furret was kind of on that same level, and I like Furret a lot. Trash or Lanoon's kind of trash, at least design wise.
Yeah.
Um,
Rattata.
Watchog is
I like
Raticate.
Watchog. I like Watchog.
Weird,
I like
like its
Tyrant.
eyes. I don't know. It's very skinny and yeah, I don't know. But this is cool. I like this one.
Hmm.
It's very bland, but like I like it.
It's bland, but I think it's supposed to be. I don't think it's supposed to be like bursting out with color or anything.
Yeah, and we also I don't think we've ever had a chipmunk like early game rodent. We've had a like I don't even know what Lanoon is. We've had a Furret, we've had a rat, we've had
Another
another
rat.
rat and Watchog. I don't even know what Gen 6 had. I forget. Oh,
And then we had Rattata
a
again.
bunny. Oh, and then Gumshoes. Oh God, like get that out of here. Young
Oh,
Goose is cool, and
ew.
then Gumshoes is just like ugh, like stop. I know you're a mongoose and all, but ugh. Anyway, I don't know. I like these Swovents. Just they're fine, and I'll give them like 7s. They're cool.
Yeah, I'll give him 7s too. All right, moving on. We
Oh
have.
God. Oh God. Oh, sorry. I just got scared from the next slide.
Was it Milcery or Choodle?
Both. Both.
No, I like Milcery. I think Milcery's
Honestly,
kind of neat.
I'm just gonna give both a 1 right now. Honestly, like these
Wow.
disgusting. Get Milcery. It's supposed to be a drop of cream. Alcremie looked fine. What is this?
Yeah,
What
I
is
guess you're
this?
right. It looks like nothing is what it looks like, honestly.
It what is this? It's like a floating like drop, like ew, like it's just it's gross. And honestly, it looks nothing like its evolution, and it really just makes no sense why this thing exists.
I guess you're
It'd be
right.
better as like
I'm gonna give it a
it'd be
four
better as a
though.
single Evo.
I'm gonna give it a four
All
though
right,
because I don't like it, but like I don't think it's as bad as you say. Now Choodle,
Choodle though. Let's talk about Choodle.
oh boy.
Oh gosh, I've heard so many like memes about this thing. It's like this is like the kid that like snitches on you, like the kid that like is I don't know,
This is the
that annoying
kid.
kid
No,
at
this is the
elementary
weird kid.
school.
This is the weird kid at the weird kid table.
This is like the kid that thinks he's like the cool kid at the weird kid table, but really no one likes him. That's him. That's Choodle.
Yeah,
Like
that's
he's like,
true.
yeah, I'm cool,
Like no,
but
you're not, buddy.
like I okay, I'm gonna take it back. I'll give Choodle a two for the sole reason that I know what this thing is based on because I've seen the actual turtle where it's like the long neck turtle with a really big head. So it's actually not just like stupidly designed. It's actually like probably has some meaning, but it still looks gross. And I think Dreadnought is okay, and this is just kind of like meh. But I'm glad they tried. So
I'm
two.
glad they tried. I'll give it a
Pro-
2 as well. I don't like it. It's
they
not as
probably
bad
should
as
have just
Blipbug
left
though.
Dreadnought away.
It's not as bad as
Oh
Blipbug.
God, yeah, you're right. I don't know. Milcery, in my opinion, is like give Split Bug a run for my money. I don't know.
Ooh.
They both look disgusting.
Now we have Galarian Corsola and Cursola.
I heard these were maybe exclusives to Shield, but I'm not sure.
I also heard that. I can't verify that though because the person who has the game only has Shield.
Yeah, and they're also really bad at. Well, they're good at leaking some stuff, but they've kind of gone radio silent. So who knows?
Who knows?
Anyway, what do you think about these? They're pure ghost type
I think they're kind of
Evo
interesting. Corsola, it just looks the same but like white, which I'm okay with, I
and
guess.
sad.
And sad. It's definitely a ghost. And Cursola, I think, would have been the evolution to Corsola had there been one initially.
Yeah,
It
probably.
looks pretty natural to like what Corsola was gonna what would evolve into, outside of the whole ghost thing.
It looks very woke. It's
It
like
does look woke, bro.
just like this design, like this the meaning behind this design, because like the whole thing is like, oh, it's bleached coral, so like the coral reefs are dying, and now Corsola's woke, and it's just like Game Freak is. So
Wow, Game Freak,
yeah,
Game Freak putting out those environmental messages.
yeah, those political like messages. I wish they made it Ghost Rock. I think there's another Pokemon coming up that's that. So it's not a total lost cause, but
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I actually kind of like that one, but we'll get into it when it comes.
that'll be a discussion. But I don't know, Corsola or Corsola and Cursola.
First of all, that's a bad name. I
Be
get
good
why
if
they named it that, but it's a bad name.
I like it. I don't know. I'm not. I think it's a cool like play on words. But if you want to talk about competitive, I actually think that Cursola could actually be viable for the soul because I know Corsola gets a lot of good things like recover, stealth rock,
It's
at least
definitely
in
like a good
singles.
support Pokemon for like lower tiers.
Yeah, being good in VGC for sure. Like if it's defensive,
If it
like
has good stats, if it has good stats,
yeah, for sure. Because like he has good defense and like it could definitely provide support for the other team member. And Pure Ghost is a very good like defensive typing for sure.
absolutely, because it's literally immune to just
Especially
two
if it's
types.
gonna be like an Incineroar or anything for a while. So like there'll be like no knockoffs or stuff like that as commonly. So we'll see, but I think it could be
All
good.
right, next we got the fossil Pokemon. I put these all in one slide. Basically, well, how it works is you mix and match four pieces. There's two heads and two bodies, and you just put them wherever.
And you know what's sad is
What?
that every single part could have been so good if it was on its own, but it's not. So sad.
I guess you're right. They don't seem like they fit at all.
I some of them look okay, like the what is it, Draco Zolt, and I like the Zolt ones, like the ones with the Velociraptor head. They both look okay. They all look like abominations. Let's be real.
I
And
think
then
they're
there's
supposed
the
to.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because I know British like paleontologists used to like mix and match um, fossils. Like they'd be like, I know the Arcto or Dracovish, the thing because its head is on its tail, and that was like a thing. It was like, oh yeah, they put the head on the tail of one of the dinosaurs, but it's just really sad because I see a Stegosaurus bottom, but not a top, and it's just like, ugh. You could have had a Stegosaurus, you could have had a Velociraptor. I don't even know what the like bottom half of that one, the Arcto part. I don't even know what that is, but looks all right, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know. What are you thinking on this one?
Eh. I like the whole Frankenstein concept of mixing and matching them, but like, eh. None of the
I'm
designs look especially appealing to me.
I'm pretty sure the head on the Arctovish one is like turned down, like its head is like not right, and that's just gonna be kind of awkward. Like I thought that was its mouth at first, and I was like, wait, that's the same head as the other one, like the one with the mouth facing forward.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wait, that's gonna be weird. Like I don't know how that's gonna work in battle, but I know their typings are pretty cool. Like it's like dragon and electric, which is really cool. Dragon and ice for the other one, ice and water, and ice and or water and dragon. So all pretty good typings,
Yeah.
especially since they're not rock, which is fun. But
Yeah. I mean, a staple of fossil
yeah,
Pokemon has always been it's rock type.
it's kind of hard to tell what one is what. But what do you think? There are four different combinations you can do. Which again, I as Skull Bunny here was telling us is it's a cool concept, but they
I
look
think they
kind of
could
like
have done it better.
abomination.
Yeah.
Less disgusting in a way, but you know, like not having his the entire body for Draco be like like 10 times bigger than the body for the Zolt, but whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you
All right.
thinking? What's your rankings for
I'm gonna give
these?
him a 7 out of 10. I don't like the designs as much, but just the. I feel like I could have fun just like picking two
Yeah,
fossils and see what I get, kind of deal.
I'm gonna give the Zolt ones a 7.5. I actually really like the
Oh,
Velociraptor
the
one.
head looks pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, the Vish, that one, I'm gonna give like a 6 because especially the tail one, I know like the uniqueness of it. I know where the concept comes from, but it just looks gross, and especially the one with its head on its back, just that one looks the most abominable of them all. So 6, you tried, but it looks kind of gross. But I'll give you points for trying. So
All right. Fossil Pokemon down. Next up, we got Phalanx.
phallic, it looks phallic.
It does. That's gonna be the joke. Apparently its eyes like detach.
Yes, yeah, like not detached, but like yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like the ones behind it become like separated
Yeah.
into a different formation, which is cool. But it's pure fighting type for some reason, so that kind of makes it
That's
less
cool.
desirable.
Why is it fighting type? It looks like a caterpillar.
So it's like a caterpillar, but like I think it's supposed to be like different war formations, or at least like fighting formations. So that's
Honestly,
like
I could
the
see that. I could see that because there's like shield looking things on the side and on the front.
yeah. I think that's like the form thing going on, and I
Again,
don't know if they're gonna be.
cool concept, but a little lacking in the execution.
I think I did. I say before that it was kind of a running theme of this. Like there are a lot of cool ideas. Yeah, I think I
Yeah, you
did.
did. It's like
So
it's just a theme with this gen. Honestly, though, this gen is kind of cool. Not gonna lie, the whole
oh
thing.
yeah, for sure. I think that all the designs are like at least I think they tried with every design. So I'm
Yeah,
happy with that. So because I know there was like Gen 7, there were some designs I was just
but why?
like why or like Komala, like they just kind of were left unfinished. I feel like Komala could have done more, but that's besides the point. Anyway, this is actually the fourth pure fighting type of new Pokemon, like Surfetch, pure fighting. the Octo, Clobopus, and Grappalok are pure fighting, and this is fighting, all of which I think could have had an extra type. Like this thing could have been bug fighting.
Yeah.
So I don't really know.
Bug fighting would have been a cool type, I think.
For sure, I don't think Heracross is even in the game.
No, I don't think it is.
So yeah, definitely could have been unique for this game, but I digress. Anyway, what are you thinking?
I'm gonna give it like a 6.5 ish, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's a good ranking. 6.5, just because the concept is decent enough and it looks fine, and it's just kind of like meh. Like I'm probably never gonna use it because it's looks kind of bad, but it's cool. So whatever.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got this game's pseudo legendaries:
Always
Dreepy,
my favorite.
Drakloak, and Dragapult.
I think the only game I didn't use a pseudo was Gen 6 with Gudra, and I think I used it later on. I just didn't use it originally.
I'm gonna
But
use this pseudo. I really like this one.
I do too. I liked Komodo, and I think this is it's. They always have cool concepts for the pseudos. Like I think they always are like relatively unique. Like Metagross is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. It's like a stealth bomber, I think, and they shoot like the first Evo out of its head, which
Yeah.
is interesting. What do you think about that?
I think it's kind of cool, actually.
I think it's cool too. Hopefully, they don't die, but like maybe they're like replicas. Like they're not actually its first evolution. It's just like it's
Also, if you
the
look
missile.
closely on the Droopy model and the Drakloak model, the Droopy model is the exact same on both screens.
It's kind of lazy, but I can see why they did that.
They just didn't want to animate a new model. They're like, screw it, we're just gonna plop it down.
Honestly, Drakloak, really, really, really cool name. I don't really know why they didn't name that one Dragapult because that's firing one, and the other one should have been named like Dragloak because it's like loading things. But
Yeah, I know. It's like, why? But
I don't.
it's whatever. It doesn't matter.
I honestly thought this was Bug and Dragon, and that would have been absolutely amazing. But they already had a lot of cool bug types like that, Scorch and
Blipbug
what's the other one? Frostmoth and
and
the
Orbeetle.
Orbeetle.
They already
And,
had.
wait, what was the other one?
I said Blipbug.
Well, this honestly looks like a bug and fight or bug and dragon type, but alas, we get pushed back again.
I feel
But
like
it is good.
it looks like a dragon flying type to me because it looks like a jet of some kind.
It does, but it is ghost dragon, which makes sense for the last one.
You know what? A ghost dragon is cool too.
I think the only other one we had was Giratina, so
And that was a completely legendary, like, can't use it kind of deal.
I don't know why Dreepy is ghost dragon though. Like that should just be pure dragon,
Yeah.
and then Dragloak, I guess, can be. It's also a salamander. I don't. It's cool though. It's cool. It's like got a weird head, but
Yeah, I'm gonna give them
we
all
like
8
that.
out of 10s. I think their designs are neat, and the concept is cool.
Team 2, so we'll be the same in that.
Okay, next up. Oh no.
You were just like, oh no.
I just looked at it and I was like, nope, I don't like it. Mr. Rhyme and Galarian Mr. Mime.
My favorite thing about Mr. Rhyme is the fact that its icon sprite looks like he has a gun, and that is hilarious. Like if you look on the right, it's really funny.
Kind of does look like that, yeah.
It just looks like he's just like, you come one step closer and I'm pulling this thing out on you. It's just Jesus.
I don't want Mr. Rhyme threatening me in a dark alley. I really don't.
I honestly think that it might be a split Evo because like it does not look like an evolution of Mr. Mime. It looks like a split Evo to me, but that's just me.
Evo, but there's no confirmation.
Oh, for sure. And I don't think anyone's seen what if there's even a Mime Junior. I think there is.
I don't know. I have to check the Pokedex list because the whole Pokedex list is out.
Yeah, but I think they just assumed it was Mime Junior. So I'm not sure, but
I hope there's Mime Junior. I love Mime Junior.
Yeah. Another thing I want to mention is the fact that they redid like every single icon sprite, which for me personally is something I really enjoy when they do. Because I know when Gen 6 did that, it was like, oh my, thank God, because those were looking disgusting.
I mean,
They were
of course,
looking,
they do that pretty much every time they switch to a new console.
yeah, which is, again, still fun for me. I love the little
Yeah,
icon sprites.
absolutely.
But
So, what do
that's,
you think
again,
about
besides.
Mr. Rhyme and Galarian Mr. Mime in general?
I like Mr. Rhyme. I think it's like cool little, like, I don't know, like it looks like a silent film star.
Yeah, it kind of
But
does.
Mr. Mime, I've never been a fan of Mr. Mime, honestly. Like, I used it like once in a game, and I was like, cool, and then I never wanted to use it again. And this kind of gives me the same vibes, and it's an Ice and Psychic type, cool type, but I don't want to use it. So I don't know if you feel the same way, but
I definitely feel the same way. Mr. Rhyme is kind of cool. I can see it as like a Klefki kind of Sableye kind of tricky Pokemon. You feel?
yeah, honestly, I think if Mr. Mime was just cut entirely from Pokemon in general, I would not be opposed. Like Jinx is kind of the same boat for me. Just those
Jinx,
general,
I feel like Jinx is more iconic though.
yeah.
They wouldn't
I feel
cut
if Jinx,
Jinx.
I'd rather Jinx get an evolution than Mr. Mime. Like Mr. Mime just feels undeserving. Like it's gotten a
Yeah.
pre-evo. It's gotten just get out of here with that. Anyway, what are we thinking? I'm gonna
Doesn't
give
Jinx
the
also have a pre-evo though? Jinx has Smoochum.
okay, yeah, but like I feel like it kind of got shafted in Gen 4 when like it just didn't get anything with when Electabuzz and Magmar did, which by the way are not in this game, which really saddens me. But oh well. Or maybe they are, but I don't think so. But Mr. Mime, yeah,
Mr. Mime gets a
I'm giving
4
that
for
a
me.
three,
Oh, 3. Oh, oof.
a four. Okay.
I gave it a
Oh
4.
yeah, no. It looks kind of gross. But Mr. Rhyme, I'll give that a five. I'll give it a six. No, I'll give it a six. It's cool. It's
I'll
cool.
give it a 6
I
as
like the
well.
gun.
It's alright.
Pull
Next
up with a
up
gun.
is the Hatterene line.
Ooh, Hatterene.
Hatterene. Sorry, Hatterene.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of indifferent to this one. Like I think a lot of people like it. I think it's cool. Like I like the first one's cute. The second one's a middle evolution for sure, and the last one's just kind of like a hat, but like I don't know. It looks like a coat rack. I think I don't really know what it's supposed to be. I think it's probably some like oh no.
Yeah. I
Oh
like
you
the
oh you
what?
okay. Never mind. Go ahead. I'll say it after.
Okay. I like the first evolution, but that's it really. I think
Yeah.
the first evolution looks kind of cute, looks kind of cool. But after that, they just kind of lost it for me.
It does have a Gigantamax form though.
That
So
looks kind of cool. But we already reviewed that.
I will say I don't know if this is true, but it looks like it's based on like a mannequin in a way. And then it's like I don't know what the other two are though. But like
It
I don't
does
know,
look
I
like a
just got kind of like
mannequin. You're right. It does give off mannequin vibes.
it's like yeah, it's like not really a full humanoid, but like I could see like
It's a standee.
yeah. I don't know. This thing is just very weird, but
I'm
it's
gonna give
fine. Like
it. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
yeah. I'll give the first yeah, they're all kind of in the same boat. I'll just give 6.5, 6. Like I'm not gonna use it. If it was a water type, that'd be kind of fine because like water types are again, like I said, like kind of scarce. So I like having my water types, and this is just not one.
I
So
think they just made water types scarce because water types are like the most common typing at the moment.
true. That yeah, that's kind of a trend I'm noticing. Have you noticed that? Like they gave a lot of new like typings that didn't have as many representation, like ice and dragon and steel. They gave a lot of new
Yeah.
Pokemon too, and ghost. But
All
anyway,
right.
moving on.
Moving on, we have one new Pokemon. We already covered Centiskorch, but it has a pre-evo called Sizzlipede, which has a tiny little mustache.
Honestly, now with the 3D design, Scorch probably is going to go on my team. Like
It looks
the
pretty cool, yeah.
shows that like the 2D art and the 3D art, like they just like different things, different like because in the 2D art or the Ken Sugimori art, it looked like very, or I don't even know if Ken Sugimori still draws those, but in the Ken Sugimori, it looks like small, and this it looks like Scolipede size. So I'm kind of glad.
Yeah.
that it's
I mean,
bigger.
obviously you can't tell size based on a book drawing, but you can tell its size when it's compared to like a smaller Sizzlipede looking thing.
You can tell size when the book drawing isn't horribly taken and
That's
like
true.
blurry
That's
and
true.
like in the dark. So, but I'll give Sizzlepede a 7, and I'll give Scorch an 8.5 because that thing's cool.
I'll give Sizzlipede a 6.5 and a Centiskorch a 8.
Nice.
Moving into Galarian Darumaka and Darmanitan.
I like
Santa
the theme.
looking.
I know. I like the theme. It reminds me of the Yeti from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Kind of does.
But like, why does he have that thing on his head? Why?
I feel like it just would have been better without it.
Like, yeah, it really would have. Like, I know it would have, like, they wanted to add something to make him, but, like, did he really need that? No, he didn't. He didn't. Like, Darumaka looks fine. This does not.
Darumaka looks really cool in my opinion. I love Darumaka and Darmanitan in Gen 5, but like these are kind of cool too.
Just knock that dumb snowball off your head and you're fine. Like, you look
Yeah.
like the abominable snowman.
And that's I think what they were going for.
I don't know. I guess they really wanted to, like, make it somewhat different than just,
Regular
like, normal
Darmanitan.
Darmanitan. With just with just, like, a color change, basically.
They're like put a ball on his head.
Whatever. Um, Honestly, there's not really much to say. Like, it's a cool design. Like I said before, there's like new representation or like more representation for ice types. So yeah, I just hope it's good competitively. Like it gets like Ice Punch or something. I don't know.
Alright, well I'm gonna give
We actually,
Darmanitan a 6 and Darumaka a 7.5.
I agree with that. I like Darumaka. I like the idea. So 6.5, and I'll give 6.5 or 7.5 for Darumaka and 6.5 for Darmanitan.
Alright. Next up we got a couple of new Pokemon. Cuffint or Cufint
Woo! Q-Funds. Copperaja.
and Copperaja. I
Don't know where
like these two.
I'm a big elephant guy, like I said in the other in our first one where we
Yeah.
talked about Qfin a little bit, but we didn't really know its name or anything about it. I'm a little bit disappointed by its evolution, but I still probably will use it because I love elephants and they're cool. And this is like the first legitimate elephant we've ever gotten.
We've gotten
It's
Donphan.
okay, that's like a pygmy. Like it's just
It's
not
kind
an
of a
elephant.
pig. It's kind of a smaller elephant, yeah.
I like Donphan, but like, come on, this is more like an Indian elephant. Like it's not
Yeah,
like
it definitely gives off Indian vibes.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Shush.
Wait. Well, okay. Anyway,
It is inspired by Indian culture. How about that?
it's based on copper though, which is cool. I guess I don't. It's funny because like a lot of this stuff is like stuff I've like learned recently. Like I know copper was like a big thing in Britain. Like they used to like mine that stuff a lot and make like weapons out of it. So this is cool. I think you can kind of see its trunks are like hand/shovels.
Yeah.
So what's going on with its head? You know?
I don't know.
I don't either. I
It's like
think
a
it's
cross
like
between like a weird looking camel thing and
an elephant.
and an elephant.
I think it's okay. So I believe it's pure steel type for both of them. So cool, but I
Steel?
wish, yeah, pure steel.
That makes no sense.
I was really hoping it'd be like steel fire. That would have been very, very cool.
That would have been cool. I believe the only steel fire type we have is Heat.
Yeah, Heatran. Yeah. Oh yeah, Copper or Jaw. That's it. And I'll give Qfint. Oh man, I'll give Qfin a 7.5, and I'll give Copper or Jaw 7.5 too. Like they're elephants, so they're cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there was a little bit of wasted potential there. Like I think they could have made him cooler.
I just noticed something. There, look at Copperaja's eye. There's a spoon thing above it, like for an eyebrow.
Yeah.
That's Cufint's little spoon trunk thing.
Yeah, I don't know what what that's for. I guess it's like scoop out rocks or
Scoop
something.
out food or something. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I don't
give
know.
Cufant a 7 and Cupberja a 6.5. I like Cufant a bit more.
You know,
And
trash.
and that's my opinion. So let's move on.
No, not of your opinion. Sorry, I was looking at the next one.
Oh, did you say it was trash?
Yes,
Oh my
I'm not a
god,
fan.
Sinistea is amazing.
Listen, I'm gonna be the object hater here. I'm not a fan of Poltegeist. I was really hoping it would evolve to be like something, but it's not. So we're stuck with this garbage. And
Wow, wow.
listen,
Okay.
it's a fine design. Like it's, but like, ugh, God, like I don't know. I'm just not a like a cutie dude. I'm not about the cuties.
I guess you're right. I mean, this is definitely these two, Poltergeist and Sinistea, definitely appeal to the more cutesy Pokemon fans. For
Which,
me,
hey, don't get me wrong, that's fine. Like you do you, but I don't know. Poltegeist, like that boy is never touching my team. I'll
he's
catch
not
him for the Pokedex,
he's not touching
put
my
him in the.
team either. I think he's gonna be awful competitive. He just doesn't look good.
I forget because they revealed him officially, so I'm not really sure what like what he's going to offer. I know they're both pure ghosts, which is another theme of this region is a lot of monotypes, both pure ghost. I don't know what
Yeah,
they could have made this. Maybe ghost water with the water like tea,
or maybe
but
like Ghost.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it just fits as pure Ghost. Honestly, I don't think they should have added another type to this.
Honestly, we spent too much time on this thing anyway. Let's just move. I'm gonna give it a like a 4 or 5. Like
I'm
it's
gonna give
fine.
it a 7 or an 8. I like it.
Jeez, what a disparity there. Anyway,
Yeah. Next we have Applin and Flapple. I feel like that second name is something I'd say wrong and people would get offended.
yeah, it's kind of got a foul name. Like there's starting to be a trend here with foul names, but
Uh,
regardless,
I like these
what do you think of
Pokemon.
them?
I like them both. I feel like they give the whole worm in the apple vibes. Like you know what I mean?
The what? The
Worm in the apple. Like you know that classic image of like the worm
yeah,
crawling through the
yeah.
apple. Except
I'm gonna
Flapple
be honest.
Flapple is like not a worm. It's a worm that's
Dragon.
evolved into a dragon.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think I would ever think a Pokemon based on an apple would be a Pokemon I would like, but honestly, Applin is literally just an apple with 2 eyes, and I like it. And Flapple is like also really cool. And there's another evolution. I don't know if it's up next or not, but like
It is up next.
it's
Yeah,
also really cool. But like I think it's a split evolution too, and I
it's
think
a
it's
split
based
evolution.
on
It's male is Flapple and female is the next
oh
evolution.
it's male and
I think so. Yeah,
female.
yeah.
I thought it was based on version.
It could be. I don't
Oh,
know
I don't know, but they're
because
definitely split evolutions. So
yeah.
and I think they because we went over that one like snake looking thing that Gigantamax
Oh
is.
yeah, the
So
Gigantamax is definitely for either Flapple or this next evolution.
I heard it was for the original one, Applin, because like it'd be weird if there was like maybe they both turn into the same thing. That would be the same, but
I mean, it would kind of make sense considering their designs, but eh.
yeah. Either way, it's Flapple and it's Flapple. I like it. What are you giving it?
7 and 7 probably.
I'm gonna give just because of how surprising it is. I'm gonna give Applin a 7.5. I'll give Flapple an 8. I like Flapple. I'll give I think they're Grass Dragon too, which is
Yeah,
a
which is
cool type.
it's a nice. I don't have we. Trying to think
It's
of a dragon.
Sceptile, I think, right?
Yeah,
Is that
Mega
the only
Sceptile,
one?
Mega Sceptile.
Mega, yeah. And then
Next we have Appleton.
Appleton. This thing is cool. This is definitely like
I don't
it's not
like
really
it as
cool,
much.
but like
I don't like it as much. I don't like it.
it's like Drampa, but like I don't know.
Worse.
It just
It is
it's better than
worse.
Drampa. No, do not say that. Appleton has actually like it has personality. Drampa was just a bad looking thing.
It was, but like
And it should have
Appleton,
gotten a pre-eval.
literally its body is a pie. Look at
Actually, I
it.
just noticed that. Yeah, you're right. But like, I don't care. It's cool. I like Appleton. It's like the sleeping dragon.
It's so fat.
Is that an apple on its head?
Yes.
Dude,
It's
I'm
using an
naming this thing
apple as
Pete.
a. You're naming it what?
Pete, like Pete's dragon. It looks like
Oh,
that. And I'm
yeah.
naming it Pete. And it looks like a
Pete.
Pete.
It kind of does look like a Pete.
And I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because this thing is a boss. 8.5 actually because it's cool.
How about a 4? Because I don't like it.
Things. I think that's our biggest disparity yet. Like we've been pretty
Yeah.
consistent. Like we're both like,
Most of
yeah,
the time, yeah. But like this one, nah.
just not feeling it. Anyway,
Next,
oof,
I'm not feeling this one. Eternatus.
I could see that. It's Poison and Dragon, I think, and it's where I don't want to get into story spoilers. I haven't looked at any because
I
I don't
haven't
want to
looked at
know.
any. I don't want to know either. But like this appears
But
at some
I think
point.
this is like
It
I
feels
know
like
like
the Ultra Beast of this game.
yeah, it's kind of like the Necrozma of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, like the Ultra
Yeah.
Necrozma. Um, yeah, it's probably going to be like the final boss or like something along those lines. But
Its
I don't
design is
know. I
so
like the weird. Yeah, I
it's
don't
weird.
really know what it's based on. The first one looks like a UFO with like a hand coming off, which is a Pokemon, and the other one is like a dragon, and it's like really blocky.
That's also a
So
Pokemon.
I like it personally. I think it's unique. I don't really know what it's based on, but what do you think? You obviously don't
I
like it
like
as
it.
much, but
I think it's way
you don't like
too
it.
over designed. It looks so neon. It looks so Neo Bowser City.
It does look like Neo Bowser City. That's a good observation.
It
Um,
just looks over designed to me. Like I don't know where my eyes are supposed to look at it. Like there's
I
so many
feel
spikes, there's so many ridges everywhere.
yeah. I feel like if we see the art, I think we'll like it more. I think this thing is gonna have sick like 2D art,
It
and we'll
should.
see. I don't know. Not get too far into it. Like I don't really want to know more about this thing as more than I already do. But it's it's weird, and I think it might be intentional. Actually, yeah, we'll get to the other legendaries soon. But what are you thinking? What's your ranking on this one?
um 6, 5? I'm gonna say 5.
I'll give the UFO one a 6, and I'll give the dragon one a 7. Like it looks like a dragon. That's all I got going for it. Dragons are
Alright.
cool though.
We got Toxtricity, which I think is a cool name, but not a cool Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This thing is definitely overhyped. Like we're gonna probably get some hate for this, but like,
It's not good.
the purple and yellow just like like blue and purple is just kind of
Okay.
gross.
I think the blue and purple is gross, but the yellow and purple, I like the color combination. At the same time, it's very contrasting. There's
Yeah,
no like there's a lighter purple, I guess, but there's no like third color to balance it out.
I like
There's
the icon
just purple and
sprite.
yellow. Oh, the icon sprite looks
Then
way
again,
better
we
than the
didn't.
actual thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. Like I think if they just did yellow in the middle and then like didn't have the yellow outlines in the legs and hands, it'd be good. But we didn't really like Toxel. Remember that we were kind of dragging, like we were kind of
It
nagging on
was the
that one.
worst one at that point in time, yeah.
And I just I would like this just in general, but like the fact that people like this, like it's one of their favorites, just is kind of like,
It's an ant Pokemon.
So it is poison electric, which is cool though.
Oh yeah, poison electric, great typing.
But I think there's like some form change that's going on, and it said I don't know if this is true, but I heard that it like loses its electric typing when it's like decharged or whatever. That's stupid.
That's so
Um,
stupid. Why?
I don't know why, but hopefully this thing has like more to it than meets the eye, and is just like not dumb and loses its electric uniqueness, and it just becomes a dumb poison type. I don't know. It reminds me of like punk metal, or like not punk metal, but like it seems trying to be edgy, but it's just not. So I
Yeah,
don't
you're
really
right.
know. Your
All
ranking on
right,
this one.
I'm gonna give it like a 4. I don't like it.
I'll give it a 6 because I think it has a cool design, I guess, but like I don't know. There's
Um,
something off about it. Woo!
Next we got actually like a really cool Pokemon, Stonjourner or Stonejourner.
Yeah,
I like it. I like its design. It definitely feels very Stonehenge or
you can say
Stonejourner.
that again.
What?
You can say that again.
Yeah, it's very like Stonehenge. But I like its design. I feel like it looks like a Golurk, kind of a little worse than Golurk, but it's very Golurk esque to me.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a fan. Like I said, I'm not really an Objectmon guy,
Yeah.
and I think the only I honestly am indifferent to like most designs. Like, there's not really that many Pokemon I hate. And I don't really hate this one either. I like its typing, Rock and Ghost, pretty cool, pretty cool. That was the one we were talking about. I don't really like the hands. I don't know what that's all about, but overall, it's I like for a Stonehenge Pokemon. I think it's decent.
Yeah. It's not a Pokemon I'd have on my team probably, but it's all right.
You know what I wish they did is if they'd moved its face in between the Stonehenge. Like, the fact that it's on top is kind of
Yeah, it's
weird. Like, I think
it's
it could have
odd.
been it could have looked cooler if it was in between, in my opinion. But I'll give it like a 5 out of 10, 6 out of
I'll
10.
give it a 6 out of 10 as well. We got Audino. I mean, in DD.
You're so right. That is right on the money.
That's
It's
Audino.
I'm not excited to see what people make of this thing. Like,
Oh no.
yeah.
Did you have to bring that up?
Hey, it's thick.
Can I just
It's
preface that
thickness.
I'm giving it a 3 out of 10? I don't like it.
I'll give it a 4, just because it doesn't really look unique, but like I feel like there's more. Like, it's more. There's actually a gender difference actually, and it's like where its thing is down. Like, it's those little things, things.
Um, yeah, I think I've seen that.
This looks like a female only like Pokemon, so I don't really know why, but whatever. It gets a 4, and it's normal and psychic type. So moving on.
Moving on, we have the alternate forms of Zacian and Zamazenta.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to go for Shield. Like, this thing looks like an absolute beast. Zamazenta without its
Zacian looks kind of sad.
yeah, like Zacian was so like it's cool. I think okay, obviously Zacian with its sword is better than Zamazenta with its shield, but
Yeah,
Zamazenta beats out Zacian any day of the week without their gear on. Like, they're like just chilling out in the side, and Zamazenta's just gonna beat the crap out of that man. Like, I swear.
yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely the case. I'm not gonna spend too much time on these because we've already kind of seen them. They're just alternate forms.
Um,
Zacian gets like a 5. Zamazenta gets like a 7.5.
oh yeah, I'd say Zacian's like a 7. Like, I think both have great designs. Like, especially for the mascot. Like, I think these are one of the better mascot legendaries in my opinion. They're not like overbearing. Like, I think like Solgaleo was cool, but I feel like it was just like
Way over
I
designed.
feel like
Yeah.
yeah, over designed, and Lunala just kind of looked kind of stupid with its moon design. Like, I understand, but I'm glad that we're kind of going. We're reverting back to like the more streamlined, like Lugia and Ho-Oh, like just kind of very. They're
Like
serene, but they're not like
as you can tell, like Solgaleo and Lunala had so many colors.
yeah, they did.
Zamazenta has like 3 colors, and they're red, white, and blue. Not that it's an American dog or anything, but
Yeah, you wouldn't think that such contrasting colors would like work, but it does. Like the dark
also
red and dark blue.
I want to comment. Its eyes are the only thing that's a different color, and they're yellow, and that gives a lot of attention to the eyes, which is amazing. It's great, and that
Yeah.
works for Zacian as well.
The only thing I'll mention more is that I know Zacian. They have two forms, right? I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
we're
Yeah.
covering the other ones, but Zacian's a fairy type, and Zamazenta's a fighting type. And then with their armor, they're steel and fairy and steel and fighting, which is very good for like because I know fighting beats the steel type on the other one, but um, the fairy type beats the fighting on Zamazenta. So they're kind of balanced out. Like both their stabs do neutral damage to each other, which I think is cool concept. I don't know if they planned that or not, but
They probably didn't, but
either
it
way, I
works out.
was hoping it'd be firefighting or fire steel because those would both be cool typings. Because I know
Yeah.
firefighting is like only to um,
Starters.
yeah starters. Anyway, moving on to a
Moving on, we
Pokemon that I know
have
you
I
enjoy.
really like Runerigus, is how I'm deciding to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Runerigus. And
Yeah.
Valerian Yamask also looks pretty cool.
Honestly, I did not see this one coming at all. Like this,
I
I think
didn't
this is the
either.
last. This is like the last thing ever revealed, and it was just kind of like, or like second to last, but like close to last.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just kind of like out of nowhere. Like, it was just like, oh shoot, is this the thing? Like Yamask? Oh, okay, and then it was just like boom, new evolution. So yeah, what are your what do
First of
you
all, I
like?
love Yamask. I love Gen 5, and I love that Darmanitan and Yamask are getting new forms. Second of all, I like the design of Runerigus. Um, I like it looks like hieroglyphs, but like they're alive, you know? Like
Yeah,
it fits the pattern of the creature.
I
I
like
think
the
it looks
little
really cool.
eye.
Oh yeah, the
I
eye
like
is
the
cool.
eye in the middle. Cofagrigus didn't really have that creepiness. I feel like it was supposed to be creepy, but like
It's
it was
just a
just kind of
coffin.
like
It's just a sarcophagus or whatever.
if I saw this thing, like I'd be kind of creeped out, especially with that
I'd
eye.
be
Ooh.
running, bro, if I saw that thing in real life. Not
I'd
gonna
be
lie.
running, just hit you with that rune, like oof, oof. But yeah, I like them. I think Yamask is. I mean, it's literally just Yamask without the like the face on the bottom. It's the rune, so not too different, but Runerigus is cool. So I'll give Yamask a 6 because I mean I'll give it a 6 just because I it just is Yamask, so it's not really that
I
much
mean,
different.
I'm gonna give it a 6. I like Yamask, but it's just not much different, so I'm gonna give it a 6. Yeah, I agree with what you said.
I feel like they had to make it that way because it was just like
What are
it
they
would
gonna
make
do
no
with it?
sense. Yeah, it would make no sense if they just went from regular Yamask to boom, like this new Pokemon that just is like, oh okay, it's
But they did do a new evolution, which I think is a smart move.
cool. Yeah, I think it's cool. I'll give Runerigus a I'll give it like a 7.5. I like it.
I'll give it an 8. I might put it on my team if I run into it.
Oh gosh.
And
Anyway,
moving on to
moving
our
on.
last Pokemon. This is actually the same Pokemon.
What
It's
a
I
way
believe
to
it's
go
two
out.
different forms of the same Pokemon. It's Ice Cube.
Is it Ice Cube or SQ?
I'm
I think it's
pronouncing it
Ice
Ice
Cube.
Cube, but there's no official pronunciation yet, so
There's never an official pronunciation for any Pokemon, really.
I mean, in the Pokedex website, they sometimes have pronunciations. I think
They're always wrong.
they're
Anyway,
sometimes wrong. Uh, I don't like this one as much. It's not bad, but it's like not that good.
it's literally a penguin with a ice thing on its head with like a weird thing sticking out the top. I don't really know why that's there.
This is not
God,
very good.
penguins are such a unique thing that you can easily like look at Empoleon or Piplup. Like I like Empoleon. I know you don't really like it, but Piplup like that's a good penguin design. Primplup, yeah, not great, but Empoleon is good. Piplup is good. Askew is just like literally a penguin
It has
with
nothing but a
ice.
penguin. It's nothing but a penguin.
It's literally an actual penguin. I
Yeah. Why?
and okay, I guess we're just rocking with penguins now. It's like literally like what's
What
it
was that
called?
movie?
With
Oh, a Boltund? I was
up
thinking of
surf,
Happy Feet.
Happy Feet. That's it. There's so many penguin movies, by the way. Happy Feet 2, Surfs Up,
Yeah,
Happy
Surf's Up is
Feet.
also a penguin movie. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a
Superior.
5 out
Yeah.
of 10. It's just a penguin. Like, what is there to say about it?
Not have said it better myself.
All right. So
All right,
last
so
slide we got the whole everything, the whole every new Pokemon, every new Galarian form. I believe we
so
covered all of them.
we went through all of them. What are your, I want to say top five. What are your, like, what's your team looking like? Like, out of all this, of like six that you can like throw in a team, what do you put it on?
Okay.
Feel free to make honorable mentions too if you want.
I don't think I'm gonna do honorable mentions. I think I'm just gonna pick my team.
Oh shoot, he's just team reveal right
By the
now.
way, team, you have to have a starter on your team.
Yeah,
Basic rule.
you know boxing, no boxing. That's sacrilegious. You can't box a starter.
Until you beat the game. Until you beat the game, at least.
I don't even do that. I just keep it on my team until like I just level it up and then I do other things. But
I'm gonna pick Cinderace. I'm
all
gonna
right,
be. I'm
score
still.
bunny.
I mean, like it wasn't that obvious.
I mean, honestly, at this point, it's either Grookey or Score Bunny. Sobel's off the table for pretty much everyone. So
Most people, most sane individuals. Um.
for non like hipsters, basically.
Yeah. I'm gonna put. Hmm. Probably gonna put. What's his name? Runerigus on my team. I'm gonna put the Yamask Evolution on my team.
Is that your like favorite of the?
No, not a,
It's not
no.
your
You
favorite,
know what my favorite is?
right?
It's Nickit. It's Nickit.
Not tell me you're gonna keep that thing unevolved. I
No, I'm
swear to
gonna evolve it to Thievul. I'm not that kind of guy, but
begrudgingly evolve it to
I'm
Thievul.
gonna begrudgingly evolve it to Thievul.
Let's hope it's good. It's not like a lie. Oh, let's hope it's not like a Lipard where it's just like yeah, whole game.
Yeah. So that's three.
Cinderace and Runerigus.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna put in Grimmsnarl.
Okay, two dark types, which is cool. I guess.
Definitely Dragapult. I like Dragapult.
Yeah. So you got room for one more. Is it gonna be Appleton?
No. Dude, what did I give that thing? Like a 4?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be Appleton. I'm gonna give the last spot to. I'm gonna say Centiskorch. I like Centiskorch.
Dang, you got like a lot of like a lot of like
It's not a
fire.
very
You got
balanced.
fire. You got dark.
It's not a very
Oh no,
balanced
but
team, but these are just my favorites.
in-game teams are never balanced. What are you talking about? You got two ghost types. You got two fire types, and you got two dark types. Boom.
Hey,
Got it.
what's your team looking like?
Be take the bait here and just go for some. I might have some like backup Pokemon, but I did that before, so we'll see. I usually just settle on ones I like more, depending on whatever. But definitely going Rillaboom, Grookey all the way. I was Grookey from the beginning.
Respectable.
I really hope that drum is like not detachable, but it definitely will be. But whatever, I don't really care anymore. Corviknight's definitely on the table. Why did I say Corviknight? Corviknight is definitely on the table. Might have to be benched if other Pokemon arise, because I'm definitely between that and what is it, Copper Jaw?
Copper Jaw.
I definitely. Gosh, I don't want to add Grimmsnarl because I know it's like super like everyone's gonna put it on their team, but like man, it's a beast.
No, I'm putting him on my team. Probably. I like it.
It's like nah, I would add Appleton if I'm probably gonna do 2 playthroughs because like Cinderace is also cool. Like I also like Cinderace, so I like do it's like 2 fun thingies. I like Centiskorch. I like Dragapult, so I'll probably put those are like contenders. So we got Rillaboom, Corviknight, Centiskorch, Dragapult, Grimmsnarl. I like Barraskewda.
Barraskewda.
I know it's like going to be my unique one because no one else is going to use that thing.
Yeah, true.
Or like maybe one person. I probably won't use a Galarian other than Galarian Rapidash because that's probably my favorite out of all of them. Just because I don't know, it just looks decent. And I think Frostmoth is like an honorable mention too. Like it looks cool, but I'd rather use Centiskorch. Grapplewalk is also an honorable mention. I was on my team, but then I was like, that's Centiskorch though. Like, oof.
Yeah, Scorch is pretty cool. Looks like a Bakugan.
It does look like a Bakugan. Um, so I don't know. I probably will replace Corviknight with Copper Jaw. It just depends on their stats. Whatever one works better for me. Like that's the thing about in-game teams. Like I just use whatever is like good, and it's like, oh, Corviknight's doing well on my team. All right, I'll keep it. And then if Copper Jaw's struggling, then I'll just throw it off. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just kind of a bad trainer, I guess, if you want to say it like that. But like, yeah, whatever.
Whatever. No one's really a good trainer if we're literally breeding Pokemon to use them competitively and not actually like taking care of them.
Oh, I know it's taken me like 5 minutes to determine an actual team, but I gotta say, like, we'll put Rillaboom, Corviknight, uh, Scorch, um, Grimmsnarl, and what's the last one? What's the last one?
Do you want to do Dragapult maybe?
I already said Dragapult. That's the
Oh, you
thing.
did.
Dragapult, Grimmsnarl, Scorch,
Rillaboom.
Corviknight, Rillaboom, and what's the last one? I'm trying to think. What is it?
Barraskewda is it one you said? I don't know.
Oh yes, forgot. So maybe Cramorant.
Cramorant. Bruh.
Just for the memes. We'll see. Maybe if it actually has good stats. I'd give I would do the fossil for my water type, but like both Arctivish and Dracovish are kind of so.
Okay, so here's the final question. Here's the final question. What would you rate this whole generation of Pokemon out of 10?
Gosh, as a whole,
yeah,
I'd give it an 8. I think overall we got a lot of good designs. I think there are a few stinkers in there. I'm looking at you, Bitty Bug, or whatever it's called, Blip Bug. Sorry, I almost called Bitty Bug. Yeah. What do you think? What's your
I'm gonna give
opinion?
it I'm also gonna give it an 8. I feel like I'm gonna look back on this generation and be like, yeah, there were actually some pretty cool Pokemon there. Like it's like Gen 5. Like you look back and you're like, that was cool.
Yeah, we'll see. I feel like I could also look back and be like, dang, there were a lot of stinkers in here. So I don't know. I think it could be up in the air. But for now, I'm content with a lot of the Pokemon. Like I think they actually tried really hard on some of these, and I think that's well appreciated because even though they don't all hit, they all look like
they all look like they're from the same game.
Yeah, I will say Zamazenta though, like, jeez, like that's I don't know. It just
scary dog
speaks to me. Like I was gonna pick Sword, but I saw that man without his I saw him without his clothes on, and just I don't know. I got flustered. Anyway, dang, this has gone on a while, but
yeah.
I don't know. It was good discussion, so I don't think it's.
Well, I'll see you soon. This has been our leak review. We'll see you when Sword and Shield comes out. We're gonna do a lot of content on that. It's gonna be great. So see you then. Bye.
Yeah.